voting by secret ballot. I think that enabled us to get on with the motion on the order paper in your name, Honorable Member.
Honorable Speaker, I just want to cut the matter short. Maybe for all these reasons, Madam Speaker, I will respectfully ask you again whether you are prepared to recuse yourself from presiding over this debate.
Honorable Tlowama, I am presiding.
I guess that is
That
no,
issue
Madam
has
Speaker.
been decided. I am presiding and I have no intention of recusing myself. And Honorable Member, you are free to address the motion on the order paper as put by yourself.
In that case, Madam Speaker, I decline to move this motion that stands in my name on that order paper. I withdraw it.
The Honorable Khatebe.
Honorable Speaker, point of order. Point of order, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, point of order.
Honorable Tlowama. Honorable Tlowama, you are no longer on the podium, and I don't see how you think you can play games with the House. You put a motion, the House is ready to handle it. Everybody is here on the speaker's list. Please go and take your seat, Honorable Tlowama.
Honorable Speaker, I'm calling for a point of order.
Honorable Tlowama.
And I'm not playing games.
Please go and take your seat.
Can't I raise my point of order?
We will do our own work from this chair and the table. I request you to go and take your seat.
Honorable Speaker, all I'm saying is, let me read my point of order and you rule on it. Therefore, I'll go to my seat. All I'm asking is to read my point of order, then you rule it, and then I'll go and sit to my seat.
Honorable Tlowama, you don't know how long you've been dragging us around as different parties on this matter of your motion.
Honorable Speaker, you speak like you are blackmailing me now. Because now you are saying, Honorable Speaker, I've been dragging people. Is that blackmail?
Honorable Tlowama, what this chair and the table were doing now is considering the situation you have put us in. And that is the situation of putting a motion on the order paper and then saying it is off.
Now, all I'm saying, Honorable Speaker, I've asked you a question that will you allow a secret ballot? You said no. I therefore said, on the basis of your answer, I withdraw this motion because this was the condition of the motion. And
on the point of
Honorable Tlowama, please go and take your seat. Let us just do our own consultation here.
Thank you.
Coward!
Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker. Can you please call security for that grouping there? We need security now.
Madam Speaker? Madam Speaker? Hello? Madam Speaker? May I? Thank you. Madam Speaker, come there.
Honorable Speaker, can you also call me? I'm interested.
Honorable members, order. Honorable members, during the period we were conferring, I did hear somebody say, and apparently they were saying it to the honorable member of Ahang, and that said coward. But apparently that honorable member has since left the chamber. So we will have to engage with that honorable member when they are back in the chamber. I have been informed that the honorable member who's just entered the house shouted to the Ahang member, coward. Would you like? I'm very grateful because the honorable member is just getting up. I was wondering whether this was reliable information that it is this honorable member. Honorable member.
Speaker, I don't know what are you talking about because I didn't say anything.
Okay.
What did I say?
Because
I'm surprised that you are saying that I said coward. What should I withdraw? It's not me who spoke.
All right, honorable member.
I don't know. I was seated here. That is why I'm puzzled.
It's okay, honorable member. Take a seat. We will then deal with this issue outside of here. We now have the motion that was in front of us to deal with. And I recognize the chief whip of the majority party in that regard.
Honorable Speaker, in line with Rule 102, any member who moves a motion can, without notice, withdraw the motion. After consultation with other parties, we have agreed that he's got a right, but that right has been abused because we all agreed we'll debate this motion, but because he has decided to withdraw it in a malicious way, we would not have any topic to debate, therefore the motion is off the table.
I recognize the chief whip of the opposition.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, we did confer outside and we concur with the interpretation of the rules. I do just want to say, however, that these sorts of constitutional motions are not motions that must be entered into lightly or trifled with. They are serious motions and they have serious implications. When this sort of thing happens, it actually undermines our ability as members of Parliament to hold the executive to account properly and for them to take us seriously when we actually do and perform our functions. I had arranged for a number of my members, we called a 3-line whip today. We had some great speakers lined up, but so be it, the motion has fallen away. We'll be back another day. Thank you.
The Honorable Shibambu.
Thanks, Honorable Speaker. Indeed, we did agree that now that the Ahang representative have withdrawn the motion, there is no more need to debate it, but you must really stop being playful. But we are serious here. We don't want playful games. We are opposition. Yes, we want a motion of no confidence on President Zuma, but playfulness will not assist this House. We don't want playful games of Ahang. They must dissolve and maybe go and do something else and stop wasting our time.
I'm aware that some honorable members are itching to say something, but I've recognized the chief whips of the 3 biggest parties, and in fact were agreed the motion is off, and therefore the IFP wants to say something on NFP. NFP.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. We are indeed one of the biggest parties in the House. Speaker, the IFP does align itself with the proposal that the motion falls away. In fact, there's nothing to debate. But having said that, Honourable Speaker, we spent quite a long time preparing for this motion. I would require that next time our time is not wasted in this manner by any party that must warn us in time if it wants to withdraw the motion. I thank you.
The Honorable Kubisa.
Thanks, Honourable Speaker. I'm sure in future, Honourable Speaker will be generous enough to refer to all parties because we're also consulted. But then, be that as it may, we want to say we concur that the motion, that the mover has withdrawn the motion, and as such, we have nothing on the table to discuss. But this was a very critical matter. We would have discussed some critical and very pertinent issues. In future, he must put the motion and we debate it.
FF plus.
Agbare Speaker, die standpunt van die Vryheidsfront Plus, agbare Speaker, op hierdie aangeleentheid is dat dit is die taak van hierdie huis om die uitvoerende gesag tot verantwoording te roep. Maar daar is ook 'n plig en 'n verantwoordelikheid op agbare lede van hierdie huis dat as hulle wil die uitvoerende gesag tot verantwoording roep, dat hulle verantwoordelik moet optree. Ek dink dit is onverantwoordelik van 'n agbare lid om 'n mosie te stel en dan hier by die podium te kom en dan skielik die mosie te onttrek. Dit is nie die regte manier om die uitvoerende gesag tot verantwoording te roep nie. Die reëls is daar. Ons sal dan aanvaar dat die mosie van die tafel is, maar ons doen 'n beroep op agbare lede dat hulle ook verantwoordelik moet optree, want hierdie is nie 'n kinderhuis of 'n plek waar kindertjies speel. in terme van die reëls en die verantwoording roep van die uitvoerende gesag nie. Ek dank u.
Thank you very much, honorable members. The ACDP, Honorable Swart.
Speaker, we in the smaller parties are placed under great difficulty when there's a lot of motions and debates on the order paper. And I spent a lot of time preparing for this debate. I had some nice things to say about the President and some not such nice things. But, Speaker, I want to share the sentiments of other speakers just to express our regret that the motion was withdrawn at such a late stage. I sat late preparing for it. I had other commitments as well. And I think we need to be taken very seriously when we have motions like this. Thank you, Chairperson.
Honorable Godi.
Honorable Speaker, I think as an addition to what other members have said, I think it will be a useful lesson for us to say how do we factor in the rules, safeguarding mechanism so that we don't have to come to this again.
Thank you, Honorable Godi. Honorable members, I believe really we've come to the end of expressing ourselves on this matter, which was the last business of the House. And I would like that we agree to adjourn the House.